We now have our 8th named storm system of the typhoon season out here in the Western Pacific. This is Tropical Storm Meari. It was upgraded by the Japan Meteorological Agency. There's plenty of convection with this, but really it is removed from the center of circulation, so it is not a terribly strong storm system. Winds right now estimated to be about 65 kilometers per hour, pressure at 1,004 hectopascal. So like I mentioned, not the strongest storm ever out here. Here's a look at infrared satellite imagery with some of those low-level clouds. You can see what I'm talking about in a closer view. Those clouds wrap around, center of circulation's right about in there, but what we are seeing is some of that convection starting to move over the center. If you watched my update yesterday, it was completely exposed. So that is going to allow for further intensification of this storm system, which is kind of expected. We're expecting it to at least wrap up just a bit more as it kicks off towards the north here, nearing the island of Honshu as we go ahead throughout this weekend. Actually, let's track this here. 3 a.m. on Friday morning, then pushes off here until 3 a.m. on Saturday morning, just basically due south of Osaka, nearing landfall Saturday night into overnight into early Sunday morning, moving right over the Tokyo area for that matter, with winds still estimated about 60 to 70 kilometers per hour sustained. That's no joke. I mean, I shot this video out of the Izu Peninsula, right at the tip of it, during Tropical Storm Chaba, severe tropical storm, in fact. And that storm system, you can see right there, kicking up some massive waves. So, I mean, even though it is still just a tropical storm, can cause some problems for those immediate coastal areas. For Tokyo, on the other hand, I don't think it is going to be much of an issue here. Do want to note, though, southern Kanto still could see about 40 millimeters of total rainfall. Out on the Izu Islands, about 50 millimeters expected out there. In fact, about 100 to 150 millimeters according to JMA here. So heavier precip for sure out over those islands. By the way, this is a warning translated from the JMA website. So that's why it looks a little bit off, but I just copied and pasted and threw it in here so I can give you the direct data from them instead of trying to reinvent the wheel as far as that forecast is concerned. So they're expecting about 50 to 100 millimeters in total for some of these coastal areas. Tokyo can deal with that, but I think the big threat is going to be those windy conditions right along the immediate coast. All right, so eventually this upper level trough towards the north is going to pick that up, kick it off towards the north and east. That's the same trough. If you follow it back, it's been plaguing Seoul and the Korean Peninsula with that record-breaking precipitation. Hopefully this storm could help maybe change things up a little bit back there towards the west, but for now, still, they're seeing plenty of rain. We're going to see that heaviest of the precip, like I mentioned, coastal areas, Izu Peninsula, Tokai region, definitely going to see some of that precip out there a little bit further towards the south and west. Tokyo, yeah, you're going to see a little bit, but also northwestern areas of Honshu, a secondary low is going to kick in, really kick off that precip towards your east. So that's another thing I do want to continue to keep an eye on as well. But you just see that overall flow with this kicking off towards north and that secondary system just back towards the north and east as well. All right, also do want to take a quick look at the forecast for the metro area here of Tokyo. 29 degrees here on your Saturday, Sunday at 35. So it is going to warm back up after that system pushes on by, all courtesy of that nice southerly wind that is going to be continuing to kick through as well. And then just a broader view of the entire Japanese archipelago. Oh goodness, I can never say that word. You guys are gonna laugh at me for that one. Yeah, rain at times there in Tokyo. Partly cloudy as we go ahead into your Sunday and over towards Monday. Still cloudy skies with that temperatures warming back up. Western areas of Kyushu as well, still into the mid 30s. All right, before I get into the Spaghettios, I know you guys like them. I got something to show you too. Big reminder, thanks for everybody on Patreon who keeps these updates going. Garbin is the guy that I really want to say a big thanks to. He's the one who's been donating just a lot of money to help keep these updates going as well. So, I mean, you guys are my heroes, and I can't thank you enough. Please check out the link down below if you want to help us out here at the Westpac Weather channel. All right. Spaghettios, these are the ensembles, shows you confidence on long-range forecast. Look at the GFS here, all these red circles popping up next week, mid-next week, trying to develop something around Palau and kicking up right there. See that? Yeah, right now there's nothing out there that would indicate, near term, But when you see that confidence kind of building, yeah, it could be something interesting. It's that time of year. This would be, climatologically speaking, this is about the right place for Storm to develop this time of year too. So, yeah, I wouldn't rule it out. I mean, we've been quiet-ish. We've had a couple tropical storms. This is a tropical storm. We just had another one, Mulan, out there over towards Hainan. It's still bringing rainfall into Vietnam, but we haven't had any big typhoons. So, yeah, let's keep an eye on it, guys. Anyways, that's all for today. Thanks as always for watching, and of course, stay safe out there.